I've got to go here because this is a trend that I actually was fairly outspoken about disliking. I thought this is dumb. This is a waste of money. Why do people care? And now that it's sort of no longer as popular, I want to recant. I'm taking my stance back.
You got the Stanley.
I bought a Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
I bought a Stanley after saying, why is everyone buying Stanleys? You're spending money on a cup. It's a cup. Who cares what cup you have? And they were flying off the shelves and everybody was going insane. My daughter had to have one. And I even said, why? Give me one good reason why you have to have a Stanley. And she couldn't. And I said, because everyone else is doing it. And because everyone else is doing it, I'm not going to do it because it's dumb. And I just bought one. And I love it. And I totally get it. Do you have a Stanley?
I do not have a Stanley.
Does your wife have a Stanley?
She does not have a Stanley.
Let me tell you why I love it.
Are you recanting only because you have one now and you think it's less stupid because you don't want to be known as stupid?
Look, that could be part of it.
Okay.
But I will admit, and this is going to sound dumb, I bought this as a joke. Because my husband and I were talking about him and we were laughing about him. And I said, the only thing that would make me more basic is if I had a Stanley in a neutral color. I need like a taupe or a beige Stanley, and then I'd be the most basic bitch you'd ever seen. And we're at the store, and what do I walk past but a taupe-colored Stanley? And I bought it to be funny, and I have loved it ever since. I love the design. It fits nicely in my cup holder in the car. It's a great shape. I love that it has a handle. I even love, see on this handle, this little bit right there, that is smooth and soft, and it provides good grip, and it feels nice. And it doesn't spill. I've had other cups that the seal gets all wonky and it spills on you. And I love the color. It goes with everything.
Okay, so I'm not going to judge you as insane just yet, but I have one question that will either put you over the edge. How much was that mug? Honestly?
It was like $35.
Okay, well that's not...
Because it's the smaller size. It's not the bigger size.
Well, let me tell you, Practical Joe.
Okay.
I drink coffee, so I bring around a mug.
Mm-hmm.
I have accumulated tchotchke mugs that have weird logos on it and things that people were throwing out, and maybe one of them I found somewhere. Gets the job done, and I paid $0 for it.
Yep. That was me until last week. That was me. I have so many different mugs I could use that I got for free. That was someone's promotional item, whatever. And those have always been hit or miss. Some of them are great. Some of them leak and fall apart, and they're very cheaply made. And I had a couple that I used all the time. But this one has just been the perfect size, the perfect shape. It feels good. It looks good. And I feel very trendy and on point, even though they're probably no longer popular.
When I tell you, if you guys can't see this, if you're just listening to this, there were actual hearts that were shooting out of her eyes when she was looking at this Stanley mug. It's
my taupe-colored Stanley.
This relationship you have with your mug, it's unhealthy.
It is. And it just proves again how uncool and behind I am, because I am still wearing my ankle socks. I just now got a Stanley when they're probably not cool anymore. I don't even know if people are still drinking out of Stanleys.
Well, they were 65 and now they're 35, so some of the value eroded off of it. You saved it by being behind the fashion and trend curve.
And that was my gimmick the whole time, is I will wait for them to go on sale and then I will get this amazing mug and see if it's amazing. And it's not going to be amazing. It's stupid, but it's not stupid. It's really nice.
The real thing is, if you can get someone who doesn't have a Stanley, right, to say that that's a good idea.
Do you want to borrow it?
I do not want to borrow it at all. I have plenty of mugs that carry coffee, and it does a good job of keeping things cool and keeping things keeping warm.
It does.